Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a little shop my stash, chit chat, get ready with me. Basically, I just pulled out a whole bunch of makeup because I have no idea what else to do besides put on my makeup and talk. That is the most normal thing I can think to do, so let's go ahead and get started. So firstly, I'm going to spray my face with the Fenty Beauty What It Do, I didn't know it was called that, What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray. This has the most gentle mist. It is so nice. I had someone message me actually when I think I spoke about it on Instagram, and they were like, you know, do I need this? And no, you don't. But if you're looking for a light mist, like if you're in the market for one, I think it's really nice. But if you already have a mist you like you don't need to run and get that one. But it is a really nice one. For my primer, I wanted to try this because I've never tried it. It's this Stila Souffle line. So it's the Lingerie Souffle Skin Perfecting Primer Sheer Illumination. Beautiful packaging, but so bulky and so heavy. As someone who has a lot of makeup, it's a bit much. This texture is interesting. I'll flip you off. I don't know if you can see. I can't tell if I like the texture or not. And also if my hair looks different, I got a blowout like as soon as I got back from Mexico, and I've been riding that blowout till the wheels fall off, clearly, because I just washed my hair today. Because I can get a lot of length out of a blowout, but then with the goings on, I just haven't felt like doing my hair, so with the blowout I could kind of get away with it. But yeah, I washed my hair today, and I let it air dry with no product in it because I was like, you know what, let me do a little curl check and see how things are. So it was kind of interesting. So I was talking about actually on Instagram, now is the time if you want to try a blowout, try a twist out, practice your eyeliner when you have nowhere to be, if hopefully you're privileged enough to be able to stay at home. Because I know, I mean, things keep changing. They just closed non-essential businesses here in Ontario today. I'm filming this on a Monday. But not everybody has that privilege. And non-essential, I mean, this is a whole other, I don't know how far into it I should get. I'm going to use the Ordinary Color Serum Foundation. But I saw somebody on Twitter say, like, you know, I think we need to rework our definition of essential versus non-essential, because clearly a lot of these non-essential workers, like grocery store, etc., are obviously incredibly essential. Cleaners, childcare, etc., and should be paid accordingly. But okay, so this is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I have a lot to say. I've been talking a lot on Twitter and Instagram, but on YouTube I haven't said as much, just because I want this also to be a bit of an escape for you. Because I know for me, I've been watching a lot of YouTube to escape and playing so much Sims. And I'm actually trying to figure out what to do, because I've had a lot of you ask me to kind of play Sims online, which I don't know how to do that. Like, I could do it live on Twitch. It's like a streaming website. That to me is so intimidating, because when I think about the gaming world, it's just like a bunch of dudes in crazy chairs being like and like using acronyms and stuff. I don't know what they're up to over there, but but I do watch a lot of Simmers, and it's awesome. Sims is like much more wholesome for the most part. I'm doing the 100 baby challenge, so basically my Sim needs to have 100 babies with 100 different men, so not that wholesome. But it's so much fun, and it's really been distracting me. Like, nothing has distracted me this much, which is great, because I've seen so much about, oh, you need to be productive and now's the time, work on your side hustle, blah blah blah. You don't have to do anything. You know, some people are working from home, so that's keeping them busy, but like in your downtime, you do not need to be productive. This is a very weird time in the world, and do whatever you can do to cope, you know. It's hard. You don't need to put any extra added pressure on yourself. This foundation looks great. If you'd like a review on this, let me know. I reviewed the Coverage foundation years ago. I'll link that down below, but this is so nice. And this is the NYX 03 brush. For my concealer, I'm going to use the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. This was a favorite of mine. I've repurchased this several times, but I haven't worn it that much recently, if at all. But this was a favorite of mine for years. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in watching that. I mean, if you had told me a year ago that I would be watching people play Sims on YouTube, I'd be like, what? You know, like, I never understood how people watched other people play video games. But last year for me was a very stressful year. This year has been, you know, we all thought 2019 was something. 2020 is really showing it up. So watching it is just so... it's such an escape. It's a virtual reality. It's a simulation, you know? It's like, because I find, like, even watching TV and stuff, it just doesn't give me that same escape. And, you know, I watch a lot of beauty videos, a lot of what I eat in a day and stuff, and vlogs, but I just wanted to mix it up. And honestly, it has brought me so much joy. And then it's gotten me back into playing Sims because I've learned a lot from these people. And yeah, it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain, but it has brought me a lot of joy. And I even, like, a little, not embarrassed, but just, like, feel kind of weird talking about it, you know? Like, I feel like I'm, like, too old to be watching people play Sims, but it's brought me joy. And, you know, the way things are right now, we need to be kind to each other and be kind to ourselves. And if you gotta watch Sims, watch Sims. You know? I'm gonna take the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is a classic, man. I think I like their original powder a little more than this. But also, I mean, I don't have that much news because not much has happened personally, but over the past week or so, I've felt so much closer to a lot of you, especially on Instagram. I've been there chatting quite a bit. You've been chatting with me, telling me about what's going on in your lives, be it good or bad. I've been, like, opening up a little bit more, and it's just been really nice to feel even closer to you, because I feel like sometimes there's obviously a disconnect, you know? I'm here, you're there. A lot of you I chat with almost daily on Instagram. I always respond to my DMs. And I have great relationships with a lot of you, but in going through this, I feel even closer to a lot of you, and I'm really trying to be sensitive and aware of what's going on, because I've seen so much that I feel like is, what's the word, like, oh, sorry, I'm using the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten. I bought this in Ulta a while back because I used to see this on YouTube all the time. I think they've discontinued it. I'm wearing the shade Sand. Really nice though. These look great together. Feels like people are really kind of taking advantage of the situation in a icky way in terms of some of the content I'm seeing out there, or just seeing things that I feel like are incredibly insensitive and out of touch. And I mean, I'm just a normal person. Where's my bronzer brush? You know, all this time quarantined or in self-isolation or social distancing, and I still haven't washed my brushes. Gotta do that. Using the Nude by Nature bronzer, available at Shoppers. So I think in showing this side of me, I think some of you have gotten to know me a little bit more because, you know, oh god, I think there might have been blush on this brush. Oh well. I mean, we're here now. Because people make a lot of assumptions about YouTubers and who you're gonna be and what you're gonna be, and I know I've had people watch my vlogs before and say, look, oh my god, this is actually super chill and you're just like hanging out. You know, people make assumptions. But I'm just trying to do my best. It really took a lot for me to, like, even just set up my lights, but then I think, you know, people are going through so much harder stuff right now, and, you know, there's that feeling of guilt where you feel bad and you know that other people have it worse, and I know this is the advice I would give to anybody else is, you know, someone's always going to have it worse, but someone's always going to have it better too, and that doesn't negate your feelings, but you just need to be, like, aware of these things, you know. This is the MAC Mariah Carey blush. I don't know how this seems like. I'm fine. I'm feeling a little bit drained, so I'm trying to stay off social media. I've made my whole face red with this frickin' powder, with this brush. I'm gonna take some of this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder foundation. I haven't done my makeup in a while. But yeah, it's not been hard, but it just like, it feels so stupid, or like it just feels so unimportant to be talking about makeup right now. But at the same time, like I said, I'm watching so much YouTube, and I know you've probably upped your consumption of videos too. So gotta do because I'm not trying to be productive, honestly. We can call this like a sun-kissed look. Like, I know, is it in like Korea where they put like a lot of blush even on their nose, and it looks super good. This is the e.l.f. palette. I really love this, the Modern Metals palette. I'm gonna take this Fenty brush and try it. I don't think I like this brush for highlighting. It looked really good on Instagram, but it's fine. But it would never be my choice. I do love this palette though. The blushes and highlighters in here are amazing. For brows, I don't think I've ever used this. It's the Kokie Brow Mascara. It's just clear. Oh, I actually like this because it's got a nice big brush on it. I don't like small brow brushes because I feel like they don't actually coat my hair, but this feels like it's coating my hair the same way the Benefit one does. I'll have to keep testing this out. I have been wearing zero makeup, so stay tuned. So for my eyes, I'm gonna use this Dose of Colors palette. Again, I bought this at Ulta in 2017, I think, and I don't know that I've ever used it besides swatching it, so I figured I would use it. I love these kind of colors. Yeah, so if I seem a little low energy, I am. I think we all are, but I want to be realistic, and you know, I'm not gonna jump on and be like, what's up, Sam Fam? What's going on? Smash the subscribe. Like, no. That's never been me. Sometimes I'm a little more uppity, sometimes I'm a little more downity. I'm gonna take some of this brown, keep blending. Have you guys been wearing makeup? Like, if you're staying at home, working from home, have you been, you know, getting dressed in the morning, putting on makeup? I keep seeing posts about like, make sure you get dressed, blah blah, which absolutely will make you feel better, but I almost never do it. I haven't done it. The only time I do like wear jeans at home is if I went out, came home, and for some reason decided not to take them off when I got home, even though my jeans are like half spandex anyways. But never do I wake up in the morning and put on jeans. I'm into it. Although I will say it feels really good to have makeup on again. I've missed it. It's like I didn't want to put it on, but now that I'm putting it on, I'm like, I'm coming alive. Which is exactly what I just said about clothing. But it's like, you know, there's things you should be doing, but you don't do it for yourself, right? That's how it goes. Okay, so I put some of this looks wild without mascara. I put some of this NARS eyeliner in, I love this one, in Sunset Oh, that went into my eyeball. In my waterline and in my eyeball. And then I use this Dior matte yellow eyeliner. Then for mascara, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Bambi Eye. I used this in a Get Ready With Me maybe 2 months ago, and I don't think I've used it since, so I don't really remember. Like, I think I liked it at the time, but then I just kind of got in a makeup rut and was using the same stuff over and over pretty much. So I wanted to revisit. The red eye with the yellow eyeliner was like screaming, give me mascara now. I think it looks good. It's definitely really lengthening. Not a ton of volume, but very clump free, if that's something that is a concern for you. I think I still like the other one better with the twisty thingy, but this is really nice. So I really like this mascara. I think I'll definitely wear it on like lower or no makeup days because it gives so much length. It looks like so fresh and bright. But I did add a little bit of the Buxom Extrovert mascara, which is kind of the exact opposite. I find it to be incredibly voluminous, borderline clumpy, but in a good way. So I just kind of touched that to my lashes because I felt like the look needed a little bit more where I'm not wearing false lashes. So let me go ahead and move you back out and I will put on my lipstick. So for my lips, I'm going to try combining these two Maybelline lipsticks. This is Maybelline. This is from their, one is an Intimate Nude, I think, and then the other one is just a regular Color Sensational, where these were like some kind of matte they came out with, but this one is in the shade Clay Crush. Man, Maybelline's lipsticks, oh, so good. Oh man, that's a great shade. Love it. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna mix it in with the other one. It's a little lighter than I thought it was gonna be. So here is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed. Did I put on blush? I didn't put on enough. Just interrupted myself. Okay, here is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. I hope it didn't feel like a downer get ready with me. I don't know, I'm in a weird place, y'all. We all are, but I did just want to hang out with you and do some makeup. And for me, although it's a little bit hard to like muster the desire to talk about makeup because it feels a little trivial at this time, it's also good to have a break. Give yourself a rest. Don't be too hard on yourself. And doing these kind of trivial things gives us that sense of normalcy and just a little bit of a break, which I think we could all definitely use. So I hope you are safe and taking care of yourself, taking care of those around you, and considering public health in everything that you're doing, because it is very clear that everything we do affects everybody else. We are not individuals. We are one big community and we need to take better care of each other. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!